How you doing, everybody? It's San Diego Bass Fishing Podcast. Just want to apologize for not getting our Tuesday morning podcast out there. Today is Wednesday. I've been pretty busy pre-fishing and then fishing tournaments for myself anyway. I'm just going to go over a couple of things real quick. Upcoming episodes, we have the winners of the East County Bait and Tackle Tournament. We have, hold on here. Let me get to it. So we're going to have Trenton Willoughby and Todd Curry on Tuesday. I'm going to record them this week. Also coming up is Rich Vincent. I'm going to get a hold of him, or I got a hold of him, and super looking forward to that because I just see that guy's name everywhere, like in all these different tournaments, pro tournaments, amateur tournaments, and whatever. So I'm pretty excited to talk to him, and also Weston Berry is going to be online. We're going to try to I got a hold of him, and we'll be talking about his Anglers Marine here in Lakeside. He's running Anglers Marine here in Lakeside, and then he's a great swim baiter. And we're going to be talking about swim baits with Weston Berry and whatever. But I'll go over real quick some tournament results from this past weekend. So obviously East County Bait and Tackle was this weekend. They had 46 boats. It was at El Capitan on Saturday. Great turnout. The first place took home $3,200 plus big fish money of another $1,400, I want to say, plus prizes. They gave away a Baits reel they had big fish, which was a 6.45. They had big fish, so they got a Baits reel for that. This is great big prize package. It was pushing $5,000 basically for first place. So congratulations to Trenton Willoughby and Todd Curry. They said. We'll get the whole lowdown from them coming up later this week on the podcast. But, initially at the tournament, they stated that they caught 4 fish. They only weighed in 4 fish for 17.92 pounds. They had a big fish of 6.45. He said crankbaits inside of 10 feet, and he covered a lot of water. So that's cool. Right on. Second place went to Todd and Ted Holverson, the brothers. I saw them running around the lake, and man, they worked hard for it. Bennett came away with 16.76 pounds and a good payday. So congratulations to those guys. Third place, Sean Ives, Stephen Tucker. Saw them out deep. They were out there slugging away. And it paid out for them with a third place of 16 with the 16-pound bag, 16.10. So good job, guys. They also had a 3.47-pound big fish. So all their fish were big. They had good grade out there. Dan Funke was fourth place. He fished by himself that day. Daisuke and Mike Walsh were fifth place with a 14.2-pound bag. 14.26, Jake Evans, Justin Hanold. A lot of the standard players, you'll be hearing these names again and again because these are the best guys in San Diego. Art Berry, Weston Berry were seventh place, who I just mentioned earlier, Weston Berry. John Strelick, Wade Strelick, eighth. What'd they have? 14.05 pound bag. So it got real tight there, after the first, second, and third. Then there was a lot of 14s, 13s, and whatever. It was real tight in that area. Jason Cloak, Tom Lowry, congratulations. They had ninth place. Brandon Ogden, Greg Leroy, 10th place. Carter Coleman, Jesse Hinckley, 11th. And honorable mention there is Brenner Len, who's been on the podcast, and his partner, John Fonseca. I just had John out on the boat the other day. They had 12th place, and 12th place was a 13.62. So my partner and I bombed. We ended up in 14th, but again, we had a 13-pound bag. We were kind of in the mix, kind of not. I mean, if we would have caught an 8-pounder, we would have won, I guess. You go, you always judge it. You know, it's like, okay, yeah, if we just would have called this one time, if we would have had a 4-pounder instead of a 2-pounder, if we would have had 2 pounds, blah, 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 it would have moved us up into, you know, the top 5 or something. And it's like, well, yeah, but we didn't. So, and everybody has those stories. It's a fact of life. It's tournament fishing. We weren't on them. We did what we could. We came away with 13.5 pounds and 14th place. That is what it is. I hate it. I hate it. 14th's not good. Not proud of that. And we got kind of dug ourselves in a hole. We're going to have to dig out. We have to dig out of that hole. Anyway, congratulations to those guys. Great tournament. Great prizes. Had food at the end. Everything ran splendidly. No hitches. I walked up when I went to weigh fish. I walked up and there was no line at the scale. Like boom, and there was 46 boats. So I mean they were all of them. You know, all the people that are a part of this tournament series have been running tournament series and been parts of tournament series for like a lot of years, a lot of years, a lot of experience up there. So everything went without a hitch. It was great. Shout out goes to our next tournament report, which would have been on the 25th, which was the same day, and it was the ABA at Yuma. And I follow that because I have this idea of I'm going to go out to Yuma and fish these tournaments. Maybe later this month. They're having another one. But so Cody Christ and Bryce Keeler took first again. They took first with 22.31 pound bag. Big fish was 8.52. Man, killed it. What I'd like to note is this is their second month. They won last month too at the river, Cody and Bryce. So they're on a roll, to say the least. And you know, these guys, they're local San Diego guys. It's one of the reasons I'm doing this whole thing too. Again, you're going to see a lot of the same names up here at the river. Jacob Lute, Keith Lute. We had Chip Gilbert. He was 5th, ended up in 5th with a 16.77 pound bag. Wayne George, another San Diego guy, took 6th. Let's see here. And that's all. That's kind of all I see right now. That's all I noticed. So congratulations to those guys. Sounds like the river's coming around. A lot of seeing more and more 20-pound bags in the tournament finals. So that is going to be a fun option here soon for everybody, all of us other anglers. Those guys catching 22 pounds and 20 pounds in January and December is like, that's saying something. They know that river, that's for sure. So that's it. Like I said, we are going to get back on track here. We have 3 new episodes lined up, so we're going to be good for the next few weeks once we get those done. And really looking forward to our up and coming podcasts. Let's see. San Diego Bassmasters has their first tournament of the year at El Capitan this coming Saturday. Yeah, I think we're going to put 18 boats on the lake. So that's gonna be happening there at Saturday. Let's see here. The Juniors has a fundraiser going on. If you guys would like to contribute to the SoCal Juniors Bass Fishing Club, you can go and contact Sean Hallwater through Facebook, through the SoCal Juniors, and make a donation. They're taking donations right now for the upcoming year. It's all the kids are out there fundraising. I saw that Hunter Meyer is on track for his goal of $2,000. He's trying to raise. He has a goal of $2,000. He's got like 1,500. He's already raised 1,500 so far, which he beat. I think that's more than last year for him. But he's still looking for about $700 more for his goal. So that all that stuff really helps out because, you know, we've got 40 kids. We're gonna buy jerseys for them. And we got to pay for food. Sean pays or whatever, pays for food. We're always looking for volunteers for the juniors. So if you could If you have a boat and wouldn't mind volunteering one of your Sundays to take a couple of kids out fishing during a tournament, at a kids tournament, we're always looking. Sean is always looking for boaters. That's the number one hardest thing to deal with the juniors, is getting all the boaters and get them all lined up. Kids are easy. There's so many kids that want to go fishing that he has to limit it. He has to put them in a lottery, in fact, to pare it down to 40. But we need 20 boats every tournament, and there's 5 tournaments coming up. So if you'd like to be a volunteer, please do so. Contact Sean Hallwater through Facebook, SoCal Juniors Bass Club, and put your donations in. Get your if you donate $20, awesome. Donate $10, awesome. They really appreciate it. Goes a long ways. Goes a long ways. Let's see here. That's about it for now. A lot of tournaments coming up. Western Outdoor News is coming up. Shasta, the first event on February 5th, 6th, and 7th next week. And man, a lot of rain in the forecast. Those guys, a lot of rain. That's all I'm going to say. But Shasta has been fishing well. If you looked at the BAM, Bass Angler Magazine, this past weekend, they had some good weights. Alex Niapis, he won. He's the guy who caught that 12-pounder and 7-pound spot in the same day, 12-pound largemouth, 7-pound spot in the same day a couple years ago on Wild West tournament. Same guy. He won this past weekend. And they had 130 boats, so that was a big tournament. And then so this weekend or next week is Western Outdoor News, and that'll be another great big tournament, great big payday for those guys. So get up there, go fishing. I'm sure they're looking for AAAs. I'm going to pass on this one. It's a little too far for me right now, and I think I'm going to head down to the river instead. It's a little closer to home and a little cheaper, honestly. It's just the way it is. So that's it, guys. We will see you guys on Tuesday morning. Talk to you later.